Sean "Diddy" Combs is set to walk free sooner than expected, and the updated timeline is already making headlines. According to newly reviewed Federal Bureau of Prisons records, the music mogul's projected release date is now April 25, 2028, an adjustment that has sparked fresh conversation about his time behind bars and what the future may hold for one of hip-hop's most influential figures. For those who have been following the case, this change comes as a surprise. When Combs was originally sentenced to 50 months in prison on prostitution-related charges, his release date was first scheduled for May 8, 2028. That date was later pushed back to June 4, 2028. Now, in another twist, the Bureau of Prisons has updated the date once more, this time moving it forward by more than a month. While the exact reason for the adjustment hasn't been publicly detailed, such changes can sometimes be tied to credit for time served, good behavior, or administrative recalculations. Currently, the 56-year-old remains incarcerated at Fort Dix Federal Correctional Institution in New Jersey. The low-security prison became his new home after he was transferred from New York's Metropolitan Detention Center in late October. The move marked a significant shift in his prison experience, as Fort Dix is known for housing nonviolent offenders and offering a more open environment compared to higher security facilities. However, even behind bars, Diddy has remained a topic of public scrutiny. During his first week at Fort Dix, rumors began circulating that he had consumed homemade alcohol, often referred to as prison hooch. His spokesperson quickly shut down those claims, firmly denying any misconduct. In a public statement, the rep emphasized that Combs had not violated any prison rules and was committed to maintaining sobriety and self-discipline. According to that statement, his personal growth and rehabilitation are priorities during this period of incarceration. The spokesperson also urged the public and the media to grant him privacy and the opportunity to focus on self-improvement without constant speculation. It was a clear attempt to shift the narrative from controversy to accountability and reflection. Later in November, the public caught its first glimpse of Combs inside prison walls. A photo published by TMZ showed the once glamorous music executive dressed in a simple gray pullover and matching sweatpants. His graying hair and goatee were fully visible, a stark contrast to the polished, larger-than-life persona fans had grown accustomed to seeing on red carpets and music stages. In the image, he appeared relaxed, even smiling at a fellow inmate off-camera as he walked down a corridor. The photo symbolized something bigger than just a candid moment, it represented a dramatic fall from billionaire mogul status to federal inmate. For decades, Sean "Diddy" Combs built an empire. From founding Bad Boy Records to launching fashion lines, liquor brands, and media ventures, he cultivated an image of power, ambition, and near invincibility. Now, that image has undeniably shifted. During his sentencing, Combs addressed the court in an emotional statement that revealed a different side of the hip-hop icon. He described his past behavior as disgusting, shameful and sick, openly acknowledging the gravity of his actions. In a rare moment of vulnerability, he told the judge that he is not a larger-than-life figure, but simply a human being who got lost in excess and ego. He admitted that his decisions cost him his freedom and robbed him of precious time with his family. That may be one of the most painful consequences for the father of 7. Combs shares children ranging in age from 3 to 34, including Quincy, Justin, Christian, King, Chance, twins Lila and Jesse, and his youngest, Love Sean Combs. In court, he expressed deep regret over not being able to raise his children daily or be present for his mother. Through tears, he reportedly said he felt humbled and broken to his core, even admitting that he hated himself in that moment. He described feeling stripped down to nothing, a striking confession from someone who once seemed to have everything. He vowed never to jeopardize his family again and insisted that he is truly sorry for his actions. Public reaction to his sentencing and incarceration has been divided. Some believe his remorse signals genuine reflection and growth, while others argue that consequences are simply part of accountability. The entertainment industry has also largely remained quiet, with few major figures publicly commenting on his situation. The updated release date now places his freedom just over 2 years away. If April 25, 2028 holds, Combs will exit prison having served the majority of his 50-month sentence. The big question is, what happens next? Historically, celebrity comebacks after prison have varied widely. Some public figures manage to rebuild their brands through redemption arcs, philanthropy, and transparency. Others struggle to regain public trust. For Diddy, the path forward may depend on how authentically he continues to demonstrate change and responsibility. There is also the business aspect to consider. Though he stepped back from many public-facing roles, his legacy in music and entrepreneurship remains significant. Whether fans and business partners will embrace his return is something only time will tell. For now, life at Fort Dix continues. The low-security facility houses thousands of inmates and offers programs aimed at education and rehabilitation. If reports from his camp are accurate, Combs is focusing on personal discipline and growth during his time there. The story of Sean Diddy Combs has always been one of extremes: massive success, cultural influence, controversy, and now incarceration. The revised release date is just another chapter in an already complex narrative. As April 2028 approaches, the spotlight will likely intensify once again. Will he emerge quietly and focus on family? Will he attempt a public comeback? Or will he choose a completely different path? One thing is certain: the world will be watching.